Yeah, Christine, that's sorry to cut you off, but that's
good.
something you hear a lot of. Be careful when you're out camping over the next couple of months, especially when we get into summer, because wildfires are a lot of it, started by human cause or lightning strikes most. And with our temperatures, we have been seeing over the last 5-10 summers, just gradually get hotter and hotter. It is going to be tough for wildfire season, across the Pacific Northwest. And they were talking about that story in Washington State. Here in Oregon, some of the worst snowpack we've seen since the early 80s, third lowest since 1981 here in Oregon. And yeah, we're not in a point of the season to recover, because now we're going to slowly see our temperatures warm up. Now, it's not unusual to see some, spring snowstorms move through, but the way things have been going lately, it's not going to happen. Now, last night I told you there could be over a foot of snow falling over this upcoming weekend. Now that is going to be looking at maybe a couple of inches if we're lucky. But looking at tomorrow, back to sunny and warm conditions. We see sunny skies all day long, and a chance to see some thunderstorms and showers could develop into the southern side of the state. But we turn wet this weekend. It is going to be absolutely wet at times, especially basically late Friday night and into Saturday morning. Here's a live look now from our Wells Fargo camera. We're seeing clear skies with a temperature of 57 degrees. So this is our next weather maker that's going to already start to produce some increasing showers and some thunderstorms throughout parts of northern California and into southern Oregon. And that's going to slowly push off to the east. As it does, it's going to head from south to north, and we're going to be seeing those showers develop in a few locations late tomorrow afternoon and into the evening. And by Friday is kind of the timing when we could see it here in our area. A live look now from the springs at the waterfront over in Vancouver. It's a pretty scene out there. Clear skies with temperatures in the upper 50s. So going hour by hour, this will kind of give you an idea of what you'll be running into with the threat of showers and thunderstorms. So by tomorrow afternoon, I kind of jumped ahead a little bit because the first part of the day is going to be just calm and clear. And then you can see those showers with the yellows and a little bit of some oranges near Mount Bachelor. That is the threat of some of those thunderstorms. And then we'll kind of quiet down for late tomorrow night into Friday. Going into the afternoon hours on Friday, you can kind of see the yellows and the oranges. Now, this system is kind of speeding up a little bit. It was showing closer to maybe 6:30, 7 o'clock on Friday. If this holds true, it could push off a little bit in the foothills of the mountains and potentially bring in heavy downpours during the evening commute. And those yellows and reds are going to be moving quick, but if they do sit over the metro area, our rainfall amounts could be jumping up a lot quicker than expecting, and those showers will carry over into Saturday and to Sunday as well. Rainfall amounts are kind of impressive along the southern Oregon coast. Bandit could pick up over a half of an inch of rain heading into the end of tomorrow. That's if those thunderstorms do kind of materialize, which models are showing they will. And then parts of Salem, Bend, you could be looking at over a half of an inch of rain. And this is kind of the thunderstorm threat tomorrow. It's not going to be hitting the metro area. This is showing a good portion of the central and eastern side of the state. So if that's where you're going to be traveling here the next 24 hours, be aware of that. Rain the next 5 days. It's going to be quiet most of all day tomorrow here locally, and I think most of Friday as well. I think Friday afternoon and Friday evening is when we could be seeing that threat of thunderstorms and heavy downpours at times. We saw highs close to 70 degrees. Well, tomorrow we will be hitting 70 degrees. In fact, we're going to be going over it by quite a bit. Temperatures starting things off will be in the low 40s. By late morning, 55 degrees. A nice afternoon. By the early part of the afternoon, we're looking at temperatures in the mid 60s. Temperature of 76 degrees. And then going into Friday, we still stay pretty nice. A good portion of the day will be sunny and warm. And then Friday night could get kind of active, and those showers will be moving through for Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, at least we got Thursday and Friday to enjoy a little bit more sun.
There you go.
Okay, thanks, Joe.